Hello. My desktop audio is not working.
And listen to that through in a moment. I saw it the other day. We've been playing a little bit offline, just flying around in our ships, shooting some people for some nice rewards. Some of us made over $1 million in credits just from bounties, and some of us made over $1 million from collecting the rewards of those bounties. So it's been pretty good. Went onto a planet surface, gathered up a few resources for the engineers, so I can do a bit more engineering. I've changed the configuration of my ship, not because anybody told me to, but because I was like, those beam lasers seem to really take a damage out of somebody else's ship. I want some. So yeah, I got my beam lasers instead of the pulse lasers. That's a few things you'll notice different. And something to bring to the front is today is my 1001st day on Twitch. So it was 1001 days ago that I actually did my first stream. And I streamed under the name of Standing Gaming. So yeah, been a bit of a trip.
There's been three different names: Standing Gaming, Twitch PC Gaming, and then Kotobi.
That's right. That's right. I have oh no, my mug's over there. Have a mug that has the Twitch PC Gaming on it. Nothing with Standing Gaming though. Yeah, I wanted to be the Standing Gamer, but I'm kind of glad I moved away from that. It's a lot more relaxing to sit down and play games. What else do I have to tell you guys? Oh, so Twitch has been actively, I say with quotation marks, removing people that have had their accounts botted. So some of the bots have been removed. As such, I have had 10 bots removed from my account, which I'm happy with. I wish they'd removed the other 50. But, you know, something's better than nothing. So, yeah, I'm back down to 1,690, which means that the official hitting 1,700 was a thing, but it wasn't as a good a thing as being able to do it again. So there's that. Thanks for being here, everyone. I'm going to change over to the scene. We'll listen to the Galnet news and we'll get into today's shenanigans. Let's do that. All right. So while we got the music nice and quiet, let's open up the Galnet and let's have a look at the Galnet news. Okay. So yeah, there's been amnesty given. Oh, okay. Federal surveillance identifies domestic terrorists. Far out. Nothing extra there. I'm not seeing any planets, so we'll move to that one. So this is, yeah, I'll let it play. You ready for this? Let's do it.
The Adamastor Enigma. Pilots Federation alert. Commanders have reported receiving anonymous instructions regarding the 200-year-old derelict megaship orbiting Chukchan 5D. A communications beacon stored on board the Adamastor began receiving and rebroadcasting an encrypted signal on the 8th of April. Efforts by authorities to trace and decipher the signal proved unsuccessful. However, a number of independent pilots claim to have been contacted by an anonymous source who provided an access key to decode the Adamastor signal. Commander Rex Trevelyan gave this statement to Vox Galactica. Not long after arriving in the Chukchan system, my ship received a message from someone calling himself Salvation. He provided a decryption key, and when I downloaded the signal from
that's very interesting. So today's little adventure is to go to Chuck Norris 5B. It's not Chuck Norris, but that's what I'm calling it, all right? Anybody who doesn't like it can deal with Chuck Norris themselves. Yeah, that's right. I said it. You can deal with Chuck Norris. So let's navigate to there.
The Pilots Federation has begun an inquiry into the situation.
Chukchan 5B, they say.
Remains unknown, but
so,
there are reports that the
navigation.
Adamastor signal
For those playing along at home, it is CHUK CHAN, Chukchan, and then it's 5B. 5B. Now, we're not going to get the 5B up, of course. It'll freak out when we try and do that because we don't actually know the area, but we can go Chukchan. Now, a safe thing to do in Elite is once you've typed in a place once, so we found it, just hit enter again to make doubly sure there's not another place. So this is where we're going. It is a bit of a journey. It's 289 light years, but some good news. My ship now has a jump range of 29 light years when it's unladen. So before we get fully started, I am going to quickly, I'll show you the money I've got. So I've got a balance of 1.15 million, whatever. That's not the right now. It's 115 million. We did a lot of fighting, which is awesome. But what we need to do is go to mission board. Go to the guy, and yes, we got $1 million extra. So people really pushed hard for the tier 6, but yeah, it's a long way to the top there. So I'm going to mark this as complete. Okay, 215 million, which is lovely. I've been wanting to buy the Anaconda. I don't think do they have one at this station?
They have one at home base.
At home base? Yeah, okay, so heavy, type 9, killback. Yeah, so I want one of the Anaconda, and the good thing is so did Sky. So Sky already procured his and has been thoroughly enjoying blowing stuff up.
Yep.
So that's super awesome. Oh, I think I might have this still in follow mode. Hey, Jay, how are you, mate? Best dude. I was going to say James, but what's going on? Sub. Subscriber off. There we go. Welcome to my stream where I'm saying thank you for being a part of the 1001 days of my streaming. Well, not of my streaming, but since I started streaming. Yeah, 1001 days, James. 1001. How you doing, bud? What's going on? So, as I was explaining, yeah, I hope you're doing well too, mate. I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Oh, who did a thing? Zero Kratos, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the K unit. I let you know you're the 1,691st follower, and if you turn that upside down, it's the same thing. 22 months in a row, Sky. Thank you very much for the subs, dude. Appreciate you. Should just take it off the rent to make things easier in Discord. What you call it? Twitch, you get less money. Thanks, mate.
Yeah, but I want the pretty emotes on everything.
Yeah, my heart emotes. I know. If you guys didn't see them, check them out. Heart emotes. Sorry that the chat was in sub-only mode. We do that for the Sunday streams because we are showcasing games that developers want us to show to you guys. So during the Backpack streams, it's about the game and not, unfortunately, our interaction. So, yeah, put it down to sub-only mode. So if you do want to chat, or if you got any input about the game, yeah, definitely check those out. You can type in !times to see the schedule for those streams.
Alright, so I've got 187 light years to get there.
1 year, 7 months. What's that, Sky?
I got 187 light years to get there. Seems I'm a little bit closer than you are. Not by much.
Yeah, I've only got 13 jumps, which is amazing. Almost 2 years. Yep, that's exactly right, best dude. All right, so I'm just quickly outfitting my ship. I want to strip it down just a little bit. There's some stuff I don't actually need in it. While we do this jump, I do want my planetary vehicle, so we'll just take a couple of seconds now to strip out a few things, like my hull reinforcement. This one, don't need it. So what we're looking for is to make my jump range higher. So at the moment, minimum 23, maximum 28. I know I can get that to 29. So we'll just store this here.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to home base since I'm just near there and go do that. Strip off a little bit.
You can leave your hat on. Definitely don't need lots of collection limpets, so I could store one of those. So Sky found out that you can put multiple collection limpets on a ship and then like the actual controllers.
Oh
and then
my
shoot it off,
god.
which is a lot of fun.
That is great having so many. Like, it's gonna make, like, using the Anaconda for mining as well would probably work really well because you've got the firepower to protect yourself while being able to do a lot at the same time. It's gonna be curious. We'll be trying a whole heap of different things.
I am going to put on my fuel tank. Yeah, dude, that's right. There's some real good combinations we can put on. All right, so still 23, 28, but it's a little bit higher. Having the fuel tank means that we can get a little bit more out of our journey. As you can see, I've just doubled the amount of fuel my ship can hold, which is amazing. Still got 13 jumps. I'm going to make sure that the navigation hasn't changed since I've got a bit more weight. And still 13 jumps. So we'll do a quick bit of a scan as we go there, and off we go. So, best do rules. July 27th, mark it in your diary, everyone, for Australia, is my 3-year anniversary. I'm not sure exactly what day that is, but we will do something special for that stream. We'll probably do all of the Jackbox games and try doing a 12-hour stream, which seems to go pretty quickly. Hey, Liska, thanks for joining the stream.
Hey, Liska!
So we're doing the Galnet mystery. We're going to go check out this ship and see if somebody will talk to us. Oh, might as well get that scanned up while we're here. I've also done some engineering to my ship, which is really good. And it's really kicking along. Liska, how you doing? What's going on? I hope you're doing well.
Hey, Liska. How you doing? Been streaming much? Having fun?
Alright, so we're no longer locked. Cannot deploy. That's right, that requires me to scan. And off we go.
Oh, I've already got one of those dang
Tending
follow
to
bots.
work.
Hashtag ban.
Banned.
Yeah, one of those. Oh, go to my website to get followers. Yeah, no, you can go away.
I actually reported them when they do it, and I got a report back from Twitch because like we're all starting to get onto the fact that we're reporting them. Twitch is like, thank you. Yeah, we dealt with them. They did break our terms and conditions. I just copy exactly what they put in. It's a bot, it's a scam, and this is what they're saying. I don't even say words. Oh dear, you know what I haven't done though? I have not got myself a fuel scoop.
Oh god, you're doing that again.
I neglected to put my fuel scoop in. So what I wanna do
This is the
quickly
second time you've done that in a
check.
week.
Yeah, I've got to stop doing that. The amount of fuel I put in.
So I should attach a
Is
fuel
enough.
limpet as well,
Yeah,
just in
okay.
case.
Well, I'll be two off. Yeah, you should get fuel limpets for me. There's nothing here, so let's just see what's at Urbis. I know Cerebus was the one of the devil's dogs or something like that. Okay, so this is where we'll stop. We'll quickly stop here, and we will get some fuel scoop from them. Even if it's a small one, it doesn't matter. Just as long as we can make the journey. Nearly made it in one jump. Just wait for the ship to cool down a little bit. So yeah, the ship's a little bit more agile. It's definitely got a lot more kick to it. It has more jump range. What else have I done? Yeah, those things. So yeah, it's a lot of fun to fly around. Very fun killing people with. It was fun to play with Blood Money. Blood Money joined us. We have a Discord in String Network. If you haven't joined the String Network Discord, you definitely should. We've got reaction bots, so basically you give yourself your own roles, which is really cool. Further down, once you've given yourself a gamer role, you will see that you can add yourself to the Elite Dangerous games room, and in there we post things about Elite Dangerous, you know, so the rest of the Discord doesn't have to put up with anything Elite Dangerous-y. We've got different rooms to keep things nice and clean, different people there. We have Liska Chan, one of the streamers. We have Skylar BB, we've got Zodista, a whole bunch of people that are streamers that are set up there. So if you want to check out those people, you can. Again, just check out the reaction roles. So very, very cool stuff. But yeah, we got to play with a few of the viewers. So that was a ton of fun, and really enjoyed playing with Blood Money on the weekend. So 07 Blood Money, if you're out there watching, they've got a bit of a convoluted work week. But yeah, if you're working, mate, hey. So yeah, very, very cool stuff. So yeah, if you are into playing Elite and you want to play with us, and we've told you in the past, sorry, we don't play with people we don't know offline. This is definitely one of the best ways you can get to know us, especially if there's a community goal. If you see us in there, you are more than welcome just to jump in. It's not a private chat. It's the Elite Dangerous community is that Elite Dangerous community. We've got 2 chat rooms, I think, in there. And yeah, anybody's welcome to join in and say g'day. And
Yeah,
it's a really good way for us to say g'day.
in the Elite Dangerous area, there's the 2 voice chats as well as there's an open stream chat. So say like if I'm streaming and anyone can join in, I'll just be chilling in the open stream. Just join in, stuff like that. Or if you're streaming Elite Dangerous and you're happy enough for people in the community to join in on you, that's the place to sit and they can join you.
So yeah, the community is growing. It's good to see a lot of people, and it was really fun to play with a few extra people offline that we haven't had a chance to play with before. It's not nice to talk with Blood Money about Star Trek and Star Wars and Stargate and all the Star things. We even spoke with Star Wolf, who you guys met last week. They would have been participating in today, but they've got some other obligations. So, yeah, they're doing their own thing. They might try and join us. I mean, it's not that far away, so they can hop to us. And who else did we speak with last week? Oh, of course. We had Coffee Bean Soup, and Coffee Bean Soup is playing a game with friends today. Not Elite, but in a real world. As soon as restrictions have lightened, he's having a convo and a couple of drinks.
I've stripped off a bit of my stuff and I still only have a jump range of 18.2. I'm a heavy boy.
Yeah, once you do the engineering. See, originally my FSD was engineered to have quick spool up, basically so I could run away. But because I don't need to really run away anymore, I
take damage.
Capacity, yeah. It's now I can take some damage whilst I'm spooling up, but now I can jump further. Also, chat, we finally managed to get the 7A shield, which is amazing.
Oh, that's another thing I need to do whilst here.
Now, once I get to this station, we're going to do something I was meant to do at the very top of the stream, but I kind of got excited with the money. Clearly, so yeah, 215 million minus a fuel scoop. So I'm going to lock onto this station now, and we'll get some goodies from them. Here we go. They've got a hub of smugglers. Yeah, so we were taking out anacondas and all sorts. It was lots and lots of fun. We did over 20 hours worth of killing ships to earn our millions, and well worth it.
Oh
Coffee Bean Soup. Oh yeah, you weren't here for this, Sky. Coffee Bean Soup bought himself a new ship, flying without a rebuy. He's like, okay, I've got to get out of this fight. I'm just getting torn apart. So he runs off straight to my ship.
Oh no!
And then he had to sell his old ship so he could have a rebuy. Oops. Hey guys, if you got the emotes because you subbed, chuck up the Loop of Shames. Loop of Shame. Loop of Shame.
The search function is so clumsy.
Yep. That was weird. My ship didn't want to reaccelerate. And of course, if you're running Opera, Chrome, or the other Chromium app, Explorer Edge thingy, Internet Explorer Edge, or just Edge, whatever, Microsoft Edge, yeah. You can check out the eye tracker and customize it. It might be off for you. You can turn it on so you can see where my little eyes are poking, which it probably won't be as exciting tonight as other times. But it allows you to see where I'm looking.
Alright. I've got 14 jumps. But I don't have to stop for fuel, which is good.
And had to stop the fuel.
I just added on a level 6 fuel tank, which
Yeah, same.
increases my capacity to...
Are you still in your Anaconda?
Yeah, I'm still my Anaconda.
Okay, so if Skylar and I bump into any wrongdoings, we can sort them out.
Yeah.
Heavy stick. There's something, a universal signal thing here, Sky, which I want to check out.
I got a stupid Type 10, which tries to come into the station as I'm leaving.
Ah, poor Sky. Run into him. Hello, Xantaxia. Happy to have you along today, man.
Greetings.
To see your face. Hi, Sky's also streaming. He'll be doing a short stream tonight with us because this is, you know, a bit of the storylining type stuff. And as we know, Galnet doesn't put in fluff material anymore. So we are going to go check this out and see if we can't get ourselves a little bit involved. There's a couple of things that have happened. I'm going to blow everybody's mind. As you know, I don't use third-party sites to play the game. I'm not bashing third-party sites. I've actually had a lovely conversation with a couple of the viewers who are like, can you just leave off them? And so be it. And we weren't bashing them, but we weren't. Anyway, the point is, if it makes people feel uncomfortable, there's no need to make people feel uncomfortable, so that's not our style. But yeah, so anyway, not using third-party websites, I found something in the game that's going to blow everybody's mind. So everybody here right now, you're about to see something that I know at least 2 people that have been playing the game for 5 years had no idea about. Okay, make that 3 because I'm one of them. But yeah, I stumbled upon. So I'm going to show you guys something, and I'm going to make it very easy for you to find Thargoids and the
Guardian.
Guardians. Sorry, I was just going through the thing. And Guardians within the game without having to use a third-party website. And I think it's better to see it visually within the game than it is to go outside of the game. You know, get your immersion up. Get yourself an eye tracker, yo. And I'm sorry about CatCam. I am working on fixing it. At least you got part of my cat's butt, all right? You're welcome.
Just have to pick up Mallow and reposition her. Go, you're sitting here, and if she moves, get Velcro and put her on her paws. And
no. Okay, so let's do the first thing first. Let me show you guys something that's going to amaze some of you. So please grab out your notebooks. You're about to be completely amazed. First thing you need to do is go to the Galnet map, the Galaxy map. Secondly, you need to go to the little stars and you need to go to map. Then you need to select from none up here to civilization. By the way, would be awesome if this was alphabeticalized. Just saying, you can employ me anytime to do software testing there, devs. Anyway, civilizations is what you want to pick. And once you've done that, you'll see none, human, guardian, and Thargoid. But what? How can you possibly see human? Well, these are all human. Okay, so if you're looking for a place to, you know, get some fuel or whatever, or you forget a fuel scoop and you want to know someone that might be selling them, there's the humans, okay? Now, you can actually do a thing where you can show the size. So you can show the size of the population, and I can set a minimum and a maximum. Okay, so if I wanted to see, the dots start to disappear, which is a cool little item. But you can also see the guardians. So we've mapped them. We wanted to know a lot. This is the closest guardian that we have to the bubble. It's 170 out from all the way over here, and the bubble's still here. So power play. See that? All right. That's the closest guardian site. Okay, it's blue. See that? Blue. Okay, it's decided to disappear. That's fine. Blue, meaning guardian. I can turn it off, and I can turn it back on. All right. All these little dots are guardians. There's 1 or 2 people out here, but these are all the guardians. And it was fun to visualize where they are. They're almost in a straight line. Now, I believe these are the ones that have had their data sold back to the thing. That's right. You can do it for... That's right. But have you ever done it to find civilizations like the Thargoid? That's the killer right there. So then there's this group here. Oops, we need to go upwards. And the Thargoids don't show up as cleanly as the others, but as you can see, There you go, little green dot right there. Oops, I am not mapping properly. You know what? I'm doing a horrible job. This is one of the closest Thargoid places to the bubble as well. Okay, it's a little bit closer than this one. I mean, you know, as the crow flies kind of thing. But yeah, there we go, little green dot right there, Thargoid. Okay, so you can turn on Thargoids. You don't need to use anything else to find it. So if you need your meta alloys, boom, you can go right there. Oh no, yeah, HIP was whatchamacallit, that was something else we're doing. So yeah, that's how close the Thargoid are to the hub, and that's how close the Guardians are to the bubble, I mean, not the hub. Pretty unreal to see it like that. And of course I wanted to see how far out the Thargoids go, and that's basically their little, I guess you could say their bubble. I went to the outskirts of it, so you can see. I didn't pick them all up. Now, here's a real peculiar thing going on. So there's a station here, leading over to California, right, where we've just managed to do all the fighting and do all the building and stuff, and we're going to get a new station built around this area. But here's something else. See this dot here and this dot here? There's a reason why I've got these marked up. Are you ready? Realistic. What one did I use, Sky?
Now
Hey,
we're
see that line, guys? You can clearly see there's a line here. That's a line of stars. What we believe's happening, this is our current theory, is we know nebula are basically baby star producers, in a way. But there's some sort of gravity well, I believe anyway, this is my current theory, that is pulling the stars to this spot here. Or further. I don't know what's going on, but that is a straight line of stars. Another peculiar thing we saw, see, it could be coming from this nebula, spitting out little baby stars.
yeah, it's the nebula that
Could be, it's too far away to be Raxxla, unfortunately. But yeah, very interesting. Like that is a straight freaking line of stars. It doesn't matter how you look at it. It's a straight line of freaking stars, man. Which is really, really odd. You don't see that anywhere else, though. I was far about here somewhere, and I did find a box of stars. But I believe that's just the game's way of showing the stars the further out you get from systems and stuff. I think I just saw the box, but that was also weird. I showed Sky and Coffee Bean Soup, and we were like, oh, weird. So yeah, very cool. You can actually find Guardians on Thargoid. Thanks, dude. Yeah, so you can see where it is. Just go to, you know, the Pleiades, and then yeah, just go past it a little bit. Just follow the human settlements, so you can see. If I go up, there we go. That's a human star. These are all not human stars. Human star, California, another human star, and then you will see it. Everybody should see it. You'll just see a straight line cutting through. And it goes from here to here. Such a strange thing. So yeah, found that. Wanted to share that with you guys. So, yay, not using third-party websites. For me, you know, I'm going to keep rubbing it in. I'm told not to dunk on them anymore. No more dipping on the sites. I get it.
it's okay. Katobi will pass that responsibility on. Instead of him being able to have a jab at the third parties, he'll get me to do it instead. Technically, they said for you to not dig at him, so I could dig at him instead. Ah.
Yeah, so look, I know that I actually checked out the Zantaxia. I checked out how the technology behind the game worked. Boy, did it blow my mind. And I know that it generates it in squares, but this wasn't a square as in I'm zooming out or whatever. It was stars all around, but a defined a cube. Like, I wasn't even moving around space. I was just like, oh, let's look at this. And it was a pure cube. It wasn't, but the things outside it weren't in cube form. I wish I had taken footage of it to show you guys, because I know what you're talking about, but it wasn't that. Yeah. Anyway, it was very interesting to see a cube of stars. I mean, obviously it was a way of it displaying, but because there were stars around it, yeah. No, it was past the I was gonna say the ancients. My brain won't say anything other than the ancients in my head or legends, and it's upsetting me. So past the Guardians, yeah, it was just weird. Somewhere around here-ish, probably.
It was near the loop, if I remember correctly.
What loop?
The nebula loopy thingy. I'm trying to think what it's called. But it was the Barnacle Loop or something. Yeah, I'm 100% loopy. If people don't know that I'm loopy yet, then
You haven't been paying attention.
yeah, you haven't been paying attention.
So yeah, it was out there somewhere. It was weird. Really, really, really weird. But we did notice the further we got from information, the more the stars would show. Not the closer we got to the center, because I got to the center and it wasn't doing the same thing. It was a really peculiar thing. But the closer we got back to the bubble, where people have actually been, it would display less stars, even though it's still a thick belt. It was very weird. Because I tried in different areas. It was just a bizarre thing. Anyway, what I want to do before I purchase my fuel scoop is I want to push 4, because another thing of today's stream is squadrons. And I'm going to spend 10 of my millions. Now, I was asked, was I going to call the squadron the K unit? To which I said, unfortunately, no. Okay. I don't know what that means, but cool. No one can get you. So we're going to call it String Network, but we're going to go... Squadron. So String Network Squadron. So SNS, which gives us an easy name, SNS1. I figured it was the... Thank you for pointing out the obvious. So it says that we're our superpower. Now, can we change our superpower, chat? This is directly at chat. Can we change our superpower? So can we pick who we want to align ourselves with?
Like, in other words, can we change our squadron superpower?
Yeah, this one says not editable once set, which really worries us, because we're not, like, we're going to bounce to all of the superpowers.
Otherwise, we just leave it as none. We just go as independent. Which means we're free to do whatever we want.
These tags are used by other commanders when searching for squads. Oh. Okay. Explorers? Humanitarian aid providers, I guess. Trade and miners. Mentoring. Relaxed. Family, I guess.
Yeah, you can definitely say family because there's 2 family members in the squadron.
We are. Playstyle, player versus entity. We will go PvP, but not yet.
It's not our primary primary goal. It's just play the game and have fun.
Game mode private. We will change over. Power play character. I'd rather leave that empty, to be honest. All right. So back. There's no save. Yep. Okay. Cool. And that's it. I believe. I don't see anything we've missed. Read through your squadron details, and if you're happy with all your choices, confirm creation. Okay. So squadron name, String Network Squadron. Squadron ID, SNS1. By the way, the one's there courtesy of Stargate, so If you have set a power or faction, the superpower cannot be changed once the squadron has been created. Well, we're just independent, so that's good. Power, we've got nobody. Faction, we've got nobody. We've got our tags. Disclaimer: by creating a squadron, your commander name, current ship, ship rank, ranks and allocation will be shared with other squadron members and on the Elite Dangerous website. Ooh, cool. If you decide later that you don't want your commander data to display on the Elite Dangerous website, go to Squadron Management, edit Squadron, and select Leave Squadron or Disbanded Squadron. I'm okay with this. Cool. Post your first public statement in the Squadron feed to show the galaxy. Go to Squadron Hub. Ooh, look.
Join our Discord.
Okay. Squadron Management. Oh, I was about to add you. Okay. So no applications, managing ranks, settings. Wait, it said you couldn't change this, and now I can. What are you talking about, Willis?
It's probably because we're independents. Once you pick an actual person, you then can't change it. Because you haven't picked anyone yet, that's why you can change it.
Oh, okay.
That's what that will be. It will be letting you align yourself later on if you want to.
So we got some sort of leaderboards for whatever reason, combat and stuff. Okay, cool. There's Hall of Fame. Wicked. Browse squadrons. No, we don't care about other squadrons. So why does it say I can add friend and then that disappears? That's really annoying, Elite. How am I meant to add people?
They have to apply.
Oh, it's Skylar.
Incoming message.
Basically, they just look you up and
once-
send an application.
Weird. Once mine's selected, I can't add. Once yours, add to friends. All right, so I'm adding me to friends. I get it. We can invite to wing through here too, Sky.
Ah, cool. That's a bit easier.
Promote. I don't know what these are yet. I'm guessing senior officer is best.
Yeah, that'll be like me second in charge kind of thing.
All right, we'll sort the rest of this out a bit later. But there we go. We've got a squadron. Anybody who is in the funsies watching at the moment, you are welcome to join SNS 1, String Network 1. For me, right now though, I'm going to get a fuel scoop because I'm a supreme leader. Outfitting.
Drive charging.
Okay, Sky's done the wing thing, and then we'll turn on our beacons. So very excited to finally get a wing started.
Squadron.
Oh, I'm even more excited for the squadron. Nice cover. Optional intents. Fuely Scoopy browsing. Oh, don't know what that was. Scoop. Cool. Perfect. Let's go. Oh, actually, Starport Services, just so I know what these guys have. Outfitting.
Ooh, there's an Earth-like system here.
Browse. Rail, plasma accelerator. I am going to look at the plasma accelerator at some stage instead of the beam laser, I think. Because I like the idea that it will cook people. And it does more damage than my beam laser.
Yeah, I was
This is
thinking the
pure
same.
typing one, it's not gimbaled. Hey?
I was thinking the same. I might eventually check it out, but for the time being, I'm going to keep with what I've got. I might end up changing, say, the cannon out for something else.
Wise. I don't do anything here.
But
Internals, I don't think.
I quite like my big boom boom cannon.
While I'm
Makes me feel like a true pirate. Arr, ye be firing the cannons.
Arr. Right. Let's go. Got 8 more jumps to go. So very exciting stuff. Xantaxia, so I've got I don't know one planet from the next planet. I can't remember even our home station name. True story. Because, yeah, that's why I can't do lore very well. I'm surprised when anything lore does sink in. Whereabouts are you actually on the map? Like, is that what you're trying to indicate by giving me the planet configuration before? Because I don't know what that means. And I don't understand the relationship to you being there. So to me, it's just a bunch of numbers and letters that I have no reference to.
Surface scanned by 50%.
Cool. Eccentric hyperdrive, wicked. Let's just make sure that's not going to get rebalanced.
Surface scan complete.
Still looking good. Let's go.
Frameshift drive charging.
I'm just hooting and tooting and scanning along my way since
Yeah.
trying to keep track of how many jumps I've done. I knew I'm a bit closer than yourself, so chill out for a little bit. Wait for you to catch up.
Yeah, I had those couple of things to do.
Oh yeah. I just found a system that was populated with a water, Earth-like planet. So I'm like, yep, you're getting scanned. Get that extra money. I do like me some extra money.
Why did it send me here? Game. No. Freaking no.
Did it do that silly lock onto the wrong thing?
Yeah.
Cosmic Insight Core. What is a Cosmic Insight Core?
Oh, I know that, but I was trying to figure out why. A neutron and a white dwarf in the same system. Now, that's all I care about. The rest of it means nothing to me. But that I love. Awesome, dude. Awesome. Yeah, my brain just doesn't... It means dyslexia. Yeah, I would hate to waste your time in the future. If you're just like, Katobi, I'm off to a place and I'm doing it in solo, I'll be like, cool, man. That's freaking awesome. But anything else, my brain's like, not anything. It's annoying, because I wish I understood that stuff properly. All I saw was, it's a place. Now that is also important. All right. Let's see. Not that I'll remember. I was, like Sky and I were just scanning. So if that's out towards the Guardians, then yes. If not, no. Yeah, I don't know. I have no idea. Like I said, I wish I had streamed it more than just over on Discord. That's another reason why y'all should join us on Discord if we're doing things on there. Catch up on the behind the scenes stuff, which we don't want to have too much of. It actually upsets me when that sort of stuff happens. Like I found arsenic for the first time, believe it or not, and something else. So yeah, couple of firsts off stream, which I really do want to share on stream, but also when there's stuff to show, I want to be able to show it as well.
Yeah, it's sort of like the shenanigans today. We were talking about yesterday. I'm like, oh, that's probably something for tomorrow while we're streaming. Like, yep. instead of jumping in and just going, let's go do it now.
Ah, nowhere near it. No, nowhere near it. I know in the direction that went. No, that's not near the Guardians. So yeah, I showed the Guardians on the map. You can see that you're nowhere near there. So no. If this had took off in that direction, not that direction, then absolutely. There's a possible chance.
How many jumps you got left?
Actually, there is a secret to them, and they actually do mean something. The system names. I liked seeing what. Whoa! I've got 3 suns. But yeah, I don't know what they mean.
I've learnt a little bit of how the system names work.
My controls have been reset again.
Oh.
It's whenever I enter in the controller, my Xbox controller, is when it resets everything. So I'm guessing K doesn't work. Yep, K button's not working anymore. It's only when I stick in the controller details.
Time to get a joystick.
Lol. Yeah, wow, that's frustrating. So, yeah, it's kind of a cool thing that these places that we have on the maps are actually named after, say, Hubble or after a radio telescope, that sort of thing. That's what they actually mean. Some of it, like, you know, Salati, there'll be somebody, you know, maybe a famous philosopher who got his name on a star because George Pluman decided to call it a thing, who's also an astronomer, something like that, right? So special people get special names for things, or their special name on things. But the actual designations mean all sorts of different stuff. 07, Commander, how are you? Commander Vantal Black. Vantal, nice name. Thank you very much for joining the K unit. You are follower 1692, and I appreciate you. Remember, don't drop the I in the K unit or else I'll get in trouble. How are you doing, Commander? Yeah, so we're just talking about how the systems in the game actually have meaning. Like CD 42 would mean something. I don't know exactly what it would mean. It's your favorite number? Nice. But yeah, it refers to something.
I've learned that A means bad.
Some of it means degrees, like so how many degree there was and at what how many seconds it was scanned in the night, all this sort of stuff. There's actually a lot of meaning in some of these, but it's different between. It's not like there's no pun intended. There's no universal naming schedule, so different people name things differently. But yeah, that's a little bit about what I know. So there is actually some meaning to it. But does my brain know whatever that last place was that I just named to another one? No, not with dyslexia. Well, you guys old friends, are ya? All right, free system scan. I think I'm almost there, Sky. 3 to go.
3 to go. Right, I've slowed myself down a bit more than yourself. While I was doing a full scan kind of thing, I will.
No worries. So yes, it is lovely to do 24 light year jumps now. Very, very happy with the work that the engineers have done, and it's good to get a few more of the components that the engineers need. Niobium I haven't gotten yet, and there is a unique signal I haven't gotten yet, which I believe I need to go to like a civilian's base and scan it. So basically get myself in trouble with the law.
Go to jail for a scan.
Yeah. I might try and use some of the recon stuff. I do have some news about the alpha that came up in the last couple of days. So somebody was saying that they didn't like the plant scanner. We'll call it the plant scanner. And it was because it involved a QuickTime mini game. to get the sample, and they've taken it out, actually taken it out of the game. Yeah, so instead you'll just point and click and get the thing. But I reckon the developers have done themselves and the players a disservice by taking it out. I believe it should be optional for higher points. And something like with the drilling in the rock, if you get it wrong, maybe you destroy your chances at getting
Double resources.
information from it. Oh, maybe you just destroy the plant, corrupt its DNA. So you have to find another one to go and do. But yeah, they should keep it in, and they should keep it as a monetary reward. I don't believe they should take it out wholesale. But
Decrease your.
I've been playing it. I just been catching the Elite Dangerous streams, which have been kind of cool.
Oh, it's done that again on you.
All of it. Every single one of the settings, just because I put information about my controller in.
Fuel scope disengaged.
It's.
I thought it was weird that it was keeping some of the information, but I couldn't understand why. I just want to get these bigger bodies.
Yeah, I know I keep my settings all under customs, and that way I don't have any
I
issues.
haven't changed it though, Sky. That's the thing.
Yeah.
I haven't done anything except for close the game down, open the game up, put in my controller.
Leave the
I have
controller
actually-
plugged in. And don't unplug the controller, then the computer might remember it.
3, 2,
I think I got 1 or 2 more jumps.
Yours have? Oh, thank God for that. Thank you, Banter. Oh my God. I didn't know, Banter. Nobody else has actually told me that they're having issues. I heard before they started the Odyssey stuff that some people's control sets have been deleted. But yeah, it's very frustrating.
I'm 2 jumps, so.
All right.
frameshift drive charging.
Because I haven't actually done it, I haven't seen any footage of it. I don't know what you're talking about. I just know that if there was a mini game, it would have been awesome had they kept it in.
3, 2,
Because I like mini games. It's all about me and me and me. All right. So let's see. We've got the nav beacon. We've got a station. It's a bombing hub. Oh, okay, that's risque. Medical laboratory.
frameshift drive
Stellar Digital Innovations. Ghost ship. Got it, Sky.
Yeah, it's.
A faction-owned installation. Structures of vital importance to local factions, which can be targeted by opposition forces, making them a good place to find mercenary work. To find out more about mercenary work, check out the pilot's handbook.
We're looking for Planet 5B.
fuel scoping.
Hey, Black Money, how are you, mate?
You never accepted the wing beacon, the wing, by the way.
I will this time. Blood Money, thank you so much for resubbing, dude. I appreciate you. That is freaking legendary, dude. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I have to re-record that video sometime because I am much thinner than I was then, but we'll wait till I've lost the rest of the weight, so another 4 months probably.
So I have to climb up on the roof again and throw some toilet paper down again.
No, we'll leave the toilet paper one. So as the title reads, remember you guys can always do exclamation mark title to know what's going on. I'll try and put it in there. We have made the squadron, like we said over chat. We are now checking out in the Galnet. There's a place, so we're here. Chuck Chan There is a ship here that is dealing out some information, and we want to get into it. So yeah, let's recap for Blood Money and everybody else why we're here. Let's switch to this screen while we do. I'm turning on my nav beacon now, Scott.
There's an actual station here as well.
Oh yeah, probably should reset ourselves. Okay, so here we go. So, yep, Galnet News, and we'll play the article again.
Fuel scooper disengaged.
And that is, here we go, the Enigma.
The Adamastor Enigma. Pilots Federation alert. Commanders have reported receiving anonymous instructions regarding the 200-year-old derelict megaship orbiting Chukchan 5B. A communications beacon stored on board the Adamastor began receiving and rebroadcasting an encrypted signal on the 8th of April. Efforts by authorities to trace and decipher the signal proved unsuccessful. However, a number of independent pilots claim to have been contacted by an anonymous source who provided an access key to decode the Adamastor signal. Commander Rex Trevelyan gave this statement to Vox Galactica. Not long after arriving in the Chukchan system, my ship received a message from someone calling himself Salvation. He provided a decryption key, and when I downloaded the signal from the Adamastor, it became readable. It seems to be an automatic SOS from its sister ship, the Hesperus. I've heard that some commanders have made sense of the navigational data in the signal. It feels like pilots are being recruited for something, but who exactly are we working for? The
Very
Pilots
interesting.
Federation
So,
has begun an
that is what we are
inquiry into
looking
the situation.
for.
The identity of Salvation remains unknown, but there are reports that the Adamastor signal
And the
contains
reason
data
why
that has led to its
The
sister ship.
title's description doesn't read that is because the actual game was down for maintenance, the Thursday maintenance, before we could I could type all that detail in basically. Scott, I'm going to actually go to the nav beacon, mate.
Okay, I'm going to the station to dock in.
Yeah, I'll do that next.
I know we have to go to 5B.
5B, correct.
So that as soon as I docked, I was going to pretty much get myself going and head straight to 5B.
Roger that.
And have a look around and see what I find.
Thanks, mate. Katobi. And it was only 14 jumps from where we were doing the money making. We ended up making over 200 million.
And that was just a community event. That didn't include the missions we were doing at the same time.
No, I didn't get 200. From the yeah, well, yeah, okay, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
From our fighting, handing in the bounties plus the reward, and then we also add on the extra actual missions that Star Wolf was getting us and the like.
Star Wolf was getting us a whole bunch of cool little things. Oh, I hear it. Scanning the nav beacon now.
Oh,
I'm gonna bump into it.
I was so focused on lining up my ship, I forgot to request docking.
Oops.
Oh well. Oh
Nav
no.
beacons look freaking cool.
Oh yeah, I do love the look of the nav beacons. I think
Alrighty.
I'm gonna struggle paying off this 500 credit.
Yeah, you might
Fine.
have to sell your ship, mate.
Yeah, I have to
Just
sell.
rip off the band-aid.
Yep. Bugger, gonna have to sell an anaconda that's worth over 250 mil just for that fine.
Alright, so we'll go reset our jump point. Yeah, sell your ship. There's no way he's making 500 credits. That's
Too
it's not
much.
happening. You must have missed the sarcasm where he said that his ship, the fine he got on it was too much, and he wasn't going to find the credits, so he'd have to sell his ship.
Gear deployed.
There was humour in our voices.
We have a dry Aussie humour, and it can be quite dark at times as well.
I remember watching Elon Musk's first human space flight. We did a live stream of it, and we started talking about the flat Earth, but we did it in such a flat tone that people actually were getting upset and downvoting the video. It was so funny, so funny. It was just a reaction video, but yeah, we jokingly pretended like we bought into flat Earth. It was hilarious. Human. Alright. I am just a little bit out, Sky. Might as well take off together.
Yeah.
So yeah, now that we know where all the Guardian sites are, thanks to the map, the details on the in-game map, we plan tomorrow, I believe, as long as something else doesn't come up, we're going to look at as many of the sites as we possibly can that are on the map and maybe find some new ones, if we're lucky.
As long as this doesn't take us
Yeah.
too
I
long.
have a feeling this is, going to be a pretty...
Yeah, if we've got to go to its sister ship and everything like that, we're probably going to be going for a while, and my limited hours, I might only get halfway through today.
Hmm.
So...
Do. Ha ha. And I'll be working on a special side project, everyone, which I can't talk about. Way too early to even mention words. Except for I've managed to pass the first part of it. And now I've got about 12 weeks ahead of me before I can talk about it again, basically. That's the second part. The first part was a 2-week, the next part's 12. God, I like Imperial stations. Pew pew pew!
I'll just float around out here somewhere in Super Cruise or whatnot.
Start scanning your wakes, mate.
I don't have a wake on this.
Fail.
It's in a complete full combat build right now, so as many point defenses as possible and the like, so...
You guys should have been here on the weekend. I know I wasn't streaming, so yeah, my bad. Not weekend, my weekend. Streaming weekend. Anyway, point being, that I had limpet hatch breakers.
Oh,
set one after the
man.
other at me. And then Sky had it. Sky knows exactly what I'm talking about. The
Yeah.
game just doesn't shut up.
It's
Just sent after
so
sent after
annoying.
sent after sent.
But I was laughing about it at the same time because it was so annoying. It was a joke because its sidewinders said constantly sending hatchbreaker limpets at us. It's like, you got a cargo space of like 8. How many limpets do you have?
See, I don't think of it that way. I think about it like, the game balancing AI against humans, and if it's going to shoot them out, it's going to shoot them out.
Yeah.
And it can still spill your stuff everywhere. It was hilarious. It was a pain in the butt.
Yeah, one of them actually got me. It got past my... because I had, at one point, 3 of them throwing them at me. So they got past my point defenses and they actually broke open my hatch and let out my limpets. Cheeky buggers.
Well, that's not exactly much money, is it? I don't think I'll be selling this data here.
Yeah, the
Oh, they're
rage...
industrial here, dude.
Pardon?
They're industrial.
Ooh. They might have some good stuff.
I'm not seeing anything that's a super bargain.
Outfitting and the like, because industrial tends to be where I find good outfitting stuff.
Ah, rightio. Alright, well, we've reset, so let's launch.
I should have sold
Oh,
my...
God, buddy, you missed the setting up of the squadron. It is a thing now. It's SNS1, standing for String Network Squadron 1.
Squadron. It's the String Network Squadron.
Yes, it's the ATM machine. Yeah, it was nice to spend 10 mil without even thinking about it.
Yeah, it's really going to eat into that reward money.
Yeah, well, you've got to start somewhere. 10 million's a nice start. It's all a learning process. Everything we're doing at the moment, none of it's concrete. So let's go to the system map. Let's shift along to 5B, and that's the ringed planet. And of course, you know, yeah. Oh. Yeah, you don't want to be single-shotting. Oh, come on, Mass, let me go. Hey, right. So we're a little bit away. I want to quickly check my standing in the power play. They got angry because we were shooting down a few power play people. It was
Alliance ships, yeah.
Rating. Okay, 72 merits. Excellent. So I need to sometime in the next couple of days get myself up to the next level.
Yeah, I need to actually...
Sky and I will just go to a place where we can shoot some people and be done with it.
Yeah. Pretty much. With our 2 big ships, we'll be right.
She'll be right, mate. Alright, Chuck Chan, 5B. Here we come. It's alright. Ah, okay, yep, yeah. So Sky, to answer a question, with the power play stuff, if you leave a faction, you can't buy the stuff that they're selling on special.
So we have to buy it all while...
Yep. Yeah, you basically have to future buy for yourself. The good thing is obviously you can transfer it between ships, but you know,
and store it.
Forethought.
Yeah. As long as if we say like buy, for me I'd probably buy 3 max and I'll be fine because I'll put one for my active combat, one for my active exploring, one for backup kind of thing. And just put them in as I need them. That's what I would be doing.
Yeah, some things though is hard to buy for because prismatic shields. How many of those are you going to buy and how are you going to justify all those purchases of them?
Yeah,
Because,
so that's where I'd buy.
Type 5 or 6 or 7 or 11 or 9 or there's no 11. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more difficult. So yeah, bit frustrating, but I guess once you're in with them, you can always go and poke them again later on. And now I've got to reset this one. No, dude, we found out. As soon as I add in my controller, that's what breaks it. So I've already backed them up. It doesn't matter.
The controller somehow is the cause.
Ooh.
It's like the programming and stuff with it is just makes it go nope.
Yeah, it makes my stomach angry. Where I want to say bad words. It's being a right K unit. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yep, that's right. Yeah, using it for my SRV. Yep. Are you going to that ghost ship, Sky?
I'm at just at the planet. I was just floating here, scanning the system.
Because supposedly there's a ghost ship really close to us.
Yeah, which will be the ship we're after, the mega ship.
I think so.
I have not seen a mega ship yet.
Neither have I.
There's missions to go shoot mega ships, which I'm very curious about. I'm interested in that. I'm guessing that's like the capital ships for the different factions or something.
I don't even know if this is the right ship, to be honest.
We'll go to it and we'll see.
Yeah. But it's here. It's got weird lines through it, so yeah, we'll find out.
If it's a derelict ship, it would make sense that it would be ghost ship.
Incoming message.
Yep, this is where we need to be.
We're getting there. I mean, so's Christmas, but... Ah, no! Saved it. Listening post. Whoa.
Yeah, you'll have a message to read.
Structure detected. Data link scan to search for targets. Access codes. Pilot, this message is being sent due to your proximity to Adamstar. Adamstar? Okay, we're going with that. I need your help to find... Oh, okay. Find more about the signal it has received. It's received a signal. Okay. For now, I cannot provide you with my credentials sufficient to say that I am a man of science, unconnected with modern politics. I am recruiting agents to investigate the work undertaken by Azimuth Biotech Chemicals 200 years ago. Interesting. Which I believe to be of enormous scientific importance. Much has been lost in that time, but our dedication will allow us to rewrite history. The immediate goal is to locate the source of the signal. You can download this by scanning the listening post that is contained aboard the Adamstar. I am unable to travel to the Chukchan system, so you must obtain it yourself. I have transmitted a unique key to your ship's computer to follow you, to allow you to read the signal's contents. I believe it contains location data that has been rerouted through communication beacons. Unfortunately, all the details of these beacons have been lost, so your task is to find and decrypt them. I shall be monitoring your progress remotely. Good luck. Salvation. This message will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Okay, that last part I lied about. Seconds out. 20 seconds out. Oops. I kind of crashed into the target. Alright, pushing 4, going to ship, external lights, and night vision. Oh wow, yeah, this thing's been damaged. That wasn't me.
For a 200-year-old derelict ship, it kind of still has a bit of power and the like.
Oh, I got something else come up. Private beacon. Whoa! Access code, whole bunch of dribble. Secure channel link established. Drive input lock. Okay. Source ID. Asperis. Okay. Timestamp. Not long ago actually. Proximity alert. G-type. Unidentified megaship. Emergency upload protocol. Status log inactive. Mission log inactive. Crew manifest inactive. Location beacon active. Pulse transmission status running. Navigation data to the following: H1 key E, negative E, H2 key positive H, H3 key negative C. Beacon region Taurus. Security notice. All information contained herein remains the intellectual property of Azimuth Biotech. Any violation of credentials will be prosecuted in accordance with the 2948 Corporate Communications Act. Okay. Just gonna have a look at this thing. Oh, I'm hearing beeping though. Is this beeping? There's like noises on parts of it. Okay, let's have a look around. Oh, dude, good call. Sky.
Yeah?
Could be Morse code.
I don't hear the beeping.
You got to be where I am. I'm going to pause the music. I'm going to open up Audacity. It's going to screw with my mic. Sorry about that. No, it didn't screw with my mic. That's a first. It's not getting it. I need system, I think. No, nothing's coming through. I'm coming through. They don't want me to come through. Stream. Try to put that. Okay, let's just listen to that. Don't know, the signal seems to be kind of week.
Ooh, ship log uplink.
Okay, cool. As long as one of you guys knows how to do Morse code, it messes with my brain. Funnily enough.
Yeah, dot dot dot, dash dash dash, dot dot dot. That's Morse code for SOS.
Cool model. 10 points to the person who modelled this. Looks like an unbuilt station, doesn't it? This ball at the end.
Alright, so the log gives us a bit of an idea of where they have gone through. It's like, yeah, scan that, and it sort of gives us hints, but nothing solid as to where. Then, like, have to go through the galaxy map and have a look for the type stars and bodies and.
It's all in Galnet, mate. Just have a look in Galnet. But it's Chuck Chan. I got nothing from it, Sky.
It should be new messages.
I got nothing from it.
Odd. And it did do the proper data link scan.
Finally. I had to scan it a few times. Ghost ship. Departing under private license. Okay. Entering system with a signal K star class. Yeah, K class star and 11 bodies. Heading for third body. Arriving at listing post. Updating route to rendezvous with planetary system. Entering system. So this is it. We got to track them backwards, Sky.
Yeah. There's a hackable data transmitter here as well.
Huh?
There's a data transmitter that you can hack as well.
Okay. Entering system with the K class. Okay, so we got to reverse engineer this, but then it gets all funny. Interesting. Yeah, I figured there was stuff on here to look at, but I couldn't pick anything up. Suppose you got to be super close to this to even lock onto it, really. Oh. So we're looking for little flashy beacony things.
I'm just using the white dots on the area map. Tell me.
Oh!
Because
yeah,
I've scanned the ship and that just tells me where everything is.
I was not paying attention to that until now.
You're welcome.
Alright, so let's have a look at this one. Cargo bay. No, I think because you're scanning it, it's got to take a few seconds before I can scan it.
Maybe.
Damn decrepit ship.
But yeah, I've scanned and other stuff and I haven't
Something
had.
happened that time. not. Come on, Elite. Don't be like this. Cargo transfer bay. Warning. Docking. I don't think I'll fit in there. Keep clear.
I want to know what the deal with the listing post is. Like, it's... So that private beacon message that we got, that gives us a beacon region and saying Tarius. So I think that might be telling us a system that we have to go to.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not willing to look at all the data yet because I can't scan it.
The cargo bay, I didn't get anything from that stuff. I only ended up getting the
I'm here.
oh nuts! I think I accidentally hit my delete button on one. The I have to come back up there and scan again then, probably. Oh, the L end.
I'm gonna start shooting things in a second.
Yeah, none of that stuff actually gave me any data. It was, I guess it was just a scan to see if it does. It seems like the ship log and the private beacon is the information we need. Bugger, I can't get the message again. I accidentally deleted the private, the ship log data.
Oh.
So, looks like I'm following you now. Oh. Okay. I might need to change my ship if I'm doing this. So the private beacon, I looked at the what it's saying. The system, it's like the information saying on there is in an entire region.
Alright, give us a moment to compare notes, Guy, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a bit of a hike.
Yeah, so I'm not getting anything from anywhere else. So yeah, we got that one lot of information. 2 lots of information.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like that's all that there's.
Navigational data to follow. Negative E, positive H, negative C.
Yeah.
Keys. Beacon, region, Taurus. But then the other part, the part that you deleted, the ghost ship log, says where it was traveling through.
Yeah.
So we don't know about the first log, but the most recent log here says currently 1-ish or whatever, 1 light second entering system with A-class star, system offline, ship law. So that's the most recent log, which really doesn't give us much. But we're looking for an A class, then an EMS class, and then a K class. What we do know is that so much missing data. Outpost latitude. A single A class star.
Yeah, how many light years?
It says 1 LS, but it's missing data, so it's
Yeah.
1 something.
100?
Listen to it glitched. It's constantly got the open sound. Okay, let's do that again, hopefully this time without the glitch. Nope, stuck on. Sorry about the audio glitch, guys. Seems that since they've decided to start working on Odyssey, the game's just slightly not in the best way. So visited stars, carrier stars, star class. All right, so it says A class star. Well, there's a few. But I don't even know if this is in this area, is it? That's the idea, like what you were saying.
Yeah, the private
Like,
beacon.
Yeah, the log is there.
Yeah, because the private beacon says there it got like a beacon from the Aris sector, which that's a nebula, like Taurus dark region, past the Pleiades Nebula, like 555 light years ish away.
Well, we just jumped 200 in a few jumps, so it's not like the distance is a problem.
Yeah.
But whose log is this? This doesn't necessarily say whose log it is. Heading to third body. So we're also looking for a K-class star with 11 bodies.
Yeah.
An M-class star with a system with a single M-class star heading to a metal body. Taurus, T-A-U, Taurus. How's Taurus spelled, Sky?
Taurus.
Of course, T-A-U, yep. Taurus dark region. It's more Taurus.
Yeah,
It's
it's Taurus Dark
Something
region.
else.
Like it's somewhere within this entire region. I think.
Oh, this is only, of course, it's only showing with the M classes. Bit pissed I have to hear this thing clicking over and over and over again.
Yeah.
Huh. Look at that. It's below the Thargoid stuff.
Yeah.
Or near the Thargoid stuff. That's interesting.
I'm wondering if that, like, because we're coming into this late into the story, so there might be previous things about this ship to learn that you have to also know.
No, this is a brand new story right here, Sky. I can at least set your mind at ease there.
It's a
Yeah. So because like I'm bad at lore, I'm trying not to link it together, but I believe this company, and I wish I had said something before because it's near the Thargoid. I believe they were in charge of creating the basically pesticide that would annihilate Thargoids. I believe they're the company that wiped them out or gave us the advantage. What were the star types? It was A, M, and K. Is that correct?
something like that. Yeah. I lost my record, so
Was that yes to what I was saying about the law, blood money? AKM, yeah, cool. Not sure of the law. Okay. I'm going to start the music up so at least you guys don't have to listen to this crap.
because I remember when I first started playing, there was a little bit about this ship in the Galnet. And now there's this stuff happening in with the Galnet for the ship. So it's not.
I believe this was a different ship that you're thinking of, Sky.
No, it was this one. I'm trying to go back.
Because they were pointing out that there was another mega ship with screaming and stuff on it, which is something that Drew Wagner touched on a while ago. Oh, here we go. The Awakening of the M Star. So I'm going to play that one now. Adamastor.
Yeah, that's the same ship.
The Awakening of the Adamastor. Pilots Federation alert. The Adamastor, a 200-year-old ghost ship in orbit around Shukchan 5b, has received a mysterious encrypted signal. The derelict vessel has been undergoing investigation by Alliance Salvage Guild teams since its discovery last October. They released this report. Months ago, we cut open one of the Adamastor's damaged cargo holds to find an undeployed communications beacon. We managed to power it up, but it contained no data and had never been used. This beacon has now automatically activated and is receiving and rebroadcasting a long-range signal. The transmission source cannot be identified, but is definitely of interstellar origin. Its encoded content has yet to be deciphered. The Adamastor vanished in 3111 after an incident that may have involved the first historical encounter with the Thargoids. It reappeared in 3306 when it entered the Chukchan system at sublight speeds on autopilot, with no sign of its crew. It was recently learned that in 3113 the Adamastor's sister ship, the Hesperus, also disappeared. Both were owned by a corporation called Azimuth Biochemicals, which was absorbed by a rival
Okay,
named
so there's our
Pharmacyclics.
Thargoid connection
Little is
again.
known about either company, but it is believed they were competitors in the field of xenological research.
Yeah, so there is some sort of storyline that we're missing because this clearly the story of this ship started back in October.
Okay, so as I explained before, this has all got to do with the Thargoids, and it's like before Elite, the game we're playing in their storyline.
Yeah.
So this is Elite 3, I believe, storyline, or is it 2, which is Frontier, where basically you're tasked with murdering off the Thargoid, or you can choose not to. Yeah, that was basically what Frontier came down to. As a kid, I didn't even know there was a storyline to it. Ha! Sucks to be me. Yeah.
Yeah, so they've been setting something up ever since they introduced this ship back in October.
But we haven't missed anything. That's it. Unless you believe there's something else that we've completely missed.
I reckon when it arrived in October, there was probably some story and something that people were doing back then.
Yeah, what we're doing now, Sky. So there was a key that was given out, and nobody got any information on the key until this random Salvation or whatever his name is was giving the code to like the key code.
Yeah.
Basically the message we got. But from what I understand, because Zod and I were raiding a streamer who's got very low numbers. He seems like a conspiracy nut, no offense to him, but he really does. I've seen conspiracies absolutely everywhere. And, oh yeah, definitely, I think we're going to explore the Taurus Dark region. But anyway, yeah, so he was looking for, shadows in every corner kind of thing. But one thing is he actually came in here and there was a guy asking him a whole bunch of questions and he was like freaking out about it, some pilot, but he didn't know who the person was. And he was talking about, did he get the key? So that was about a month ago at most, Sky, that all this happened. So basically until today, I don't think, unless you're a lucky, few to get the original key, I don't think anybody else has been given keys. But now, that they've put it in Galnet, they're allowing more people to participate in this, not just a few people. Yeah, so I guess we lock in that area and go. But
For me, going that far away, I don't know if I'm going to have the time tonight, so I might let you continue with that, and I might do something else.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm just thinking time-wise what it is now, how long it'll take me to get there and back. But I do want to do this, but it seems like this might have to be something I might even have to do on the weekend by myself or something. So I can see this taking a lot longer than the time I have available. Which sucks. I can most definitely send.
I'm just trying to see if there's any information I've missed here.
Yeah.
Like, does the keys actually mean anything, or are they just gibberish? You know, to make it look like it's authentic. You know, like a decryption key. Negative E plus H, negative C. Well, Blood Money, if you've been reading Reddit about this, I don't want to know anything about it. That's you know, pretty obvious. So yeah, if that's where the information is, then I don't want any information on it.
Yeah.
Okay, so what do you think the E, H, and C means, Blood Money? Or the but it says navigational data to follow.
Yeah, I'm wondering if.
Yeah, I think it's for the original cipher, and I think that this guy's given us this information. It's basically allowed it to be unlocked. Yeah, but it's already been decrypted. So, like Skylar said originally, there was the Galnet story. People were getting the information from this ship, but none of it was decodable. But when we popped into this system, the Mr. Salvation here has given us the key already. So instead of having to be, and I dare say it was one of the dev team who was actually giving people the keys originally. I only say that because I know Drew Wagner was actively another character in the game way back when. And yeah, Galnet screwed everything up. But anyway, so I know that they use the devs as actual people in the game. And I'm trying to piece things together about what I know about how that went to how this might go. So yeah, and from what the conspiracy theorist streamer was basically going on about. I am unable to travel there, so you must obtain this yourself. I have transmitted a unique access key to your ship's computer to allow you to read the signal's content. I believe it contains location data that has been rerouted through the communications beacon. Unfortunately, all details of these beacons have been lost, so your task is to find and decrypt them. So there's more stuff to decrypt.
Yeah.
And this is the private beacon that the original thing was talking about, and this is the information that it's given us. As for the ghost ship's log, is this telling us where it went?
Yeah, it's given us some of the movements
And
of the
did-
ship, which should have.
Did it and its sister travel together? Because if its sister and it travel together, then this stuff makes perfect sense to read up on.
They probably
Otherwise,
don't,
this is
but
all just other gibberish.
nav beacons along the way of the path of this ship might be what his the beacons we have to scan, like the listing posts, because they detected this ship going through there.
But we know where this ship is. We don't know where the sister is.
No, I'm saying like how it got to this location, because that's giving us the logs, like its path.
But
but-
it disappeared for 200 years. Does it even matter?
We're trying to find another ship that disappeared 200 years ago, so we're trying to find the data from the beacons that are the link to the two ships.
So you remember when I started streaming, I saw that there was the Morse code in the two in the pictures, and then at the start of their stream. What
Yeah.
was the other Morse code? Because I know about the Hesperus. They were talking about this ship originally. This is how come I'm a bit concrete on some of the data, but the name didn't quite click. I'm just going to quickly look now, guys, in the Elite chat and just see if there's any information that I left there. The code at the bottom reads Hesperus. Okay, so that's the very first thing I've chucked in. The next one reads Et Zimuth. Now that came up too. I'll chuck that in here for you guys. That was the other word that came up in the Morse code. I think you can hear it if I play it now. So that's Etsamith. So we've been onto this for a while now, like Sky says, since October, 3rd of October. Azimuth Biochems, exactly. So the picture is a Thargoid picture that was on their, what do you call it? On their Facebook. So if I now show you guys the screen, see down here, this is the more of course you can't because my little thing's in the way. I'll zoom in and maybe I can scroll around. No, I can't. You can see it there. So this is the Morse code here. So this was the first one. All right, and that one says Hesperus. Right, and that's a picture of the Thargoid and a ship. So this was on their Facebook. The next part was, Ed Smith, and that was at the start of their streams. They had that recording, the beeping. So the devs have been putting this into place for a little bit of time now, but only that fast, guy. So if I can put your mind to rest, October is when it started, and the other key stuff I know because of the streamer. I'm just trying to answer questions, but what we don't know is the log is from this ship. I don't see anything that says the two ships were traveling together.
Nah, but like the other message is saying because we have to backtrack. That's why I'm wondering if we have to backtrack this ship's route to find a beacon that leads us to like a common place they've both been to.
The private details that we get off the beacon are the one that says private beacon.
Yeah.
And it says that it comes from the Hesperus.
Yeah.
And also it's dated 200 years back. Well, it's timestamped now. Proximity alert G-type unidentified megaship. Emergency upload protocol, whatever. I think because the log mission crew is all inactive, the only active thing is the beacon itself. It's pulse transmission, and then it says navigational data to follow, and then it gives the H1E, -C, blah blah blah, and then it just says Taurus. So it might be information, but then it just says that it's for Azimuth Biotech. So that's where the two things are linked, but logically, and I just want to yes, that makes sense, or no, it doesn't make sense. Because we don't know the two ships are running together, does it make sense that we look at any of this data, like this data is in both ships are going to be there, or should we just look there because maybe there's something there?
I reckon this is just data that we need to find the other beacons that would lead us to the other ship. Otherwise, there's no point even being at this ship if the information here wouldn't lead us to other beacons.
Where do you get beacons from, though? I don't see the word beacon anywhere.
Like he was saying, like the listening posts or whatever. It was in the thing. The guy was saying, "Hey, we need to follow the path of the."
So it just says entering system with a K-class star, 11 bodies, heading for their third body, arriving at listening post. And that's like, apart from this other outpost ladder being on a planet, we really don't have any other clear details. Even that is a single M-class star with a metal
it's cryptic.
body. I guess maybe there is information there. Maybe there are places there, but and then a single A-class star. I mean, that's not much information to go on. And this is what I'm trying to say. Like, logically, without knowing the two ships traveled together, why would we even bother looking at the logs from this ship at all?
Then, by that, you wouldn't have even bothered coming here. You would just... Because these are the only clues we have, though.
No, the private beacon's why we came here. This ship's logs
Yeah,
Uh,
but because that private beacon, yeah, we need that data as well. But it's like that's telling us the region, which that region is quite large. Like, how many star systems would you have to search?
but we don't know they travel together, so what does it matter? If we're looking for the Hesperus, we know where this one is. It's right here.
Yeah,
We're not looking for it.
but the Hesperus is probably like we. Hmm.
Ah, you got it, don't you? That's what I'm trying to say. Like, we know where this one is. We don't have to find this ship. It's
Yeah,
here.
we're looking for the listening post and the breadcrumbs. Like, yeah, because this is giving us
I
the
reckon.
breadcrumbs to follow.
Yeah. Well, the update route to rendezvous with planetary survey team. So they went. Okay, so there's the K class stars in that area. Oh, that's going to be fun. Shoot.
Yeah,
And my map's still glitching. I find it really interesting that it's close to here, though. There we go, Taurus Dark. I see. I don't think that's the right way to do it. Only because didn't it just say the information was at the A class star? This noise is pissing me off, by the way. So this is where my dyslexia just really lets me down, because now I've got to look at the bloody thing again. I hate it. I hate it so much. K. I did filter by all three, but there's a lot of stars there. Okay, you know what? Before I can do anything else, guys, I just have to quit to the main menu and come back in the game, because the map going bitjum is triggering my
Oh.
version.
yeah. Icky.
At least the game's actually putting us into our private session when we go there. That's a plus.
It's a step up.
Yeah, I think either which way, like, you're probably right. It says I'm still leaving the wing, even though I'm here. Good job, game. Okay. Cool. Do you want to send me a winning fireplace guy? Cheers.
Yeah.
Hey, the map's not broken. It's a Taurus. Okay, so here we are, and it's K. So the one we're looking for is K. So that's K. Turn off all the others. Okay, so in the Taurus system, these are, or in this, yeah, it just says Taurus. These are all the prospective. That's just the K type, and we're looking for a K type that has 11 bodies. Yeah, that's basically where we would be starting off. So it's not a small start.
No.
M looks like this. Worse. And A looks like this. Not so bad. So the A is more of a clue than anything else. But did they travel 20 light years? Did they travel 16 light years? We don't know. Like, did they actually get lost in the nebula itself?
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, nowhere to. We can't go in there. So yeah, we're working on some very limited information.
Oh, yep. I'm yawning. So I'm probably gonna
And see,
actually.
this civilization here, this is a whatchamacallit, one of the
Thargoid.
Thargoid.
I will catch up tomorrow. Hopefully, have success with this. I am yawning, which means I should go to sleep as well, since work. Hope you have some success with this, because yeah,
It's one of those horrible.
riddles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is. It's a horrible riddle. You know, what's actually information? What's just trash information?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not seeing any pluses. I'm seeing all the hyphens on the map. So yeah.
Well, enjoy, and I will see you tomorrow for the next lot of fun.
Night sky. At least we know where the Guardians actually are.
Yep.